Sony Computer Entertainment Europe. Let's do it!
Whenever you get a new gotcha gadget, you need to equip a gadget, use the gadget. You can open the gadget, move the cursor to the gadget you want to equip by moving the left analog stick, press one of the circle, X.
Yeah!
Hello and welcome to this friendly. Both teams have plenty of players with a lot to prove today. Oh, didn't he want that? Cole. Nice pass. Ljungberg. Good tackle out wide. Perez. Oh, what an unbelievable run, and he's taking it all the way up the pitch. Oh dear, my error. Good header. And it's theirs in midfield. Henry.
Just the keeper to beat.
How did he miss that?
Just what went wrong, he should have done better.
The replay will show us just how close that was. Cleared upfield. Oh, super header. Stopped in his tracks. Picks up the ball in a good position. Now here's a shooting chance. Chance from the corner then. Viltord. Cole. They've scored. Now it begins. Oh, I say, that deserves a second showing.
Oh, that was a ferocious shot.
And away we go, 1-0. Picks up the free ball. Good work at the back there. Given away, the long ball not accurate that time. Now here's an opening for a shot. Oh, what a good save to prevent the goal.
Yes, it's nice to get a first shot in anyway, John.
Cleared up the field then. And they've got it in the middle. Rao. Collected at the back then. Perez. Unlucky with the long ball. Keogh. He's played a good long ball there. Beats the defender. Perez. That's a wonderful stop by the keeper, just tipping it away. Blocked the shot. Has to clear it. Vigo. Useful ball. Cole. Good ball there, saw it well. Arsenal protecting their one-goal lead. Stop the build-up there. Viltord.
Well, the run's opening up the space before him.
Great challenge, they had to stop him. Rose well there. Viltord! Well, his footwork will surely create an opening here.
Well, look at him, he's eating up the ground before him there. What a run.
Well headed. Off the goalkeeper's foot.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to save that as he was in a bad position, you know.
Not many goals this half with the score at 1-0. Over to you, Ali.
Well, basically you need chances to make goals, and I have to say there were very, very few of them in this first half of football.
That's the first light, the third light, 4, 5 lights lit and the drivers are set. Yes, and the lights go out and it's go, go, go. A bit of a coming together there. Just getting a little close there. Was that a bit of a nudge? He's calm, he's relaxed, Just getting a little close there. I can see some damage on the car. There's damage to his car. He's really charging now. I think those two cars may have touched just then. And both cars touched there. This could very well end in tears. Just getting a little close there.
Pro Evolution Soccer 2.
It's a little bit cloudy, but there's no sign of rain. The temperature is standing at 28 degrees Celsius. And hello, all of you football freaks, this is Peter Brackley. We'll be watching an exhibition match. We're joined by our game analyst, Trevor Brooking. Welcome to the game, Trevor.
Good afternoon, it's good to be here.
The starting 11 should be announced at any moment. And what are your predictions for today's game, Trevor?
Both teams have a lot of talent in the midfield, so we can expect some aggressive attacking plays.
And the players, resplendent in their blue strip, head to the pitch. And here's a shot of the starting lineups. First of all, the home team, Italy. Then the away team, England. So let's take a look at the formations. And the match is underway.
Let's hope they show us a game that will excite the fans.
Both teams are wondering which way their opponents are going to move. There's a straight pass. He sends it forward. Passes it forward. Where's the defence? Well, let's take another look at the goal. Italy, they're now trailing by a single goal. They'll need to pull one back as quickly as they can. Gentle pass. A forward pass. Stop him! Oh, straight into the keeper's arms. And it's bounced off a defender. He's cleared that one upfield. Well, surely that was a foul. Returning that to the centre. He's sent the ball down the front. He's passed that on with his head. Up to the front. He's returned to collect that ball. And there's a forward pass. And they've got the ball back again. Oh, they're really going for that ball. To the right. He's fed the ball forward. He's headed that one. He's fed that ball to the front.
They're
Just not going to hit its mark.
To the forwards.
There's a straight pass. He sends it forward. Oh, come on! And that's the end of the first half. And here are the highlights. Now, what happened here? So, Trevor, tell us what you thought of the match.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Philadelphia Arena. This is your main heavyweight championship event of the evening. In the red corner, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 210 pounds and wearing red, white, and blue shorts, undefeated in 46 fights, the master of disaster, Apollo Creed. And in the blue corner, in white trunks with red trim, weighing 190 pounds, Philadelphia's favorite son, the Italian stallion, Rocky Balboa!
Round one.
You did okay out there, but you'll have to really go for it to get back in front.
You did okay out there. Let's pick it up in the next round.
Final round.
This fight has been declared a draw.
They're two of the biggest names in their fields. When you think of role-playing games, you think of Square. And when you think of animated films, you think of Disney. So when we heard that they were teaming up to create a new game that combined their strengths, we couldn't wait to find out more.
This started out through an elevator ride. So Square's offices are in the same building as our offices in Tokyo.
I've heard some people saying Square was the initiator. That story has been circulating around. But that's not quite what happened. Disney initiated it. The offer came to our producer first. When Sakaguchi-san and the Disney producer were talking about vague production ideas for this project, I happened to run into them and heard about it. So I told them that I might have some good ideas.
So we started talking about ideas about a Mickey RPG or other types of things, and ideas started flying around. So when we finally got to an idea that we all agreed with, we said, hey, this is great, let's go. And then Square put their, as usual, incredible resources against the title and came out with magic, I think.
Wow!
The two powerhouses have created a totally unique game, one that combines the world of Disney with the sensibility of a Final Fantasy game.
Disney movies each have their own unique worlds, such as Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, Tarzan, and so on. The world of Kingdom Hearts combines those Disney worlds together into one world, as well as some new worlds.
If
I would express it in one word, it is about heart. The main character Sora travels around the Disney world and discovers its true meaning.
Kingdom Hearts is about a character named Sora who lives on a little island and is always aspiring to go out and be an adventurer and see the world and do all kinds of wonderful things. And he does this with two friends of his, Riku and Kairi. And they sit around, they talk about how great it would be to adventure out.
So they plan an adventure to see the world using a small raft. Each character has their own thoughts and goals about the adventure. But the day of embarkation, a storm hits the island. Not a natural storm, but a mystical one.
And that's when he becomes involved with Donald and Goofy, who are in the Disney universe, both the magician and the court guard. And they're off to find their King Mickey, who has disappeared. No one knows where he is.
Along the way, Sora ventures through 10 different worlds and meets over 100 Disney characters. He also encounters the Heartless, a new enemy created by Square.
The Heartless are shadows that were originally born from the dark side of the heart. They do not have hearts and attack those that do.
They are darkness, if I express them in one word. Like the name tells you, they do not have hearts. They are enemies that appear everywhere. I wanted to create motion that has never been seen in any other game. They move like bugs or animals, definitely not like humans.
And they have a world that is being sucked dry of resources. So they get smart, and they try to suck the resources, the magic and the happiness and the goodness from the Disney worlds. So Sora and our adventurers, Donald and Goofy, go off in order to defeat the Heartless, bring equilibrium back to the universe, and happiness and magic will forever live on.
The differences between Disney-style animation and the Japanese style that Square is famous for presented the game's designers with a major challenge.
Prior to actually getting into the production process, I had told Disney that I would not intentionally alter any of the new Square character designs, just for them to fit into the world of Disney. I did not think it was necessary. Besides, there are already dissimilarities along Disney character designs. For example, Donald and Tarzan don't blend together well. So I did not force myself to adjust my designing style, as long as the color and the feel of the characters matched and wasn't awkward when seen on screen.
However, the three main characters, Sora, Donald, and Goofy, travel through all of these worlds. So we tried to maintain some consistency so they would blend well together while sustaining their visual independence. I was unsure about the Nightmare Before Christmas world and the Winnie the Pooh world in the beginning stages of production. They are both so distinct that I thought of changing the styles of the three main characters as well.
With that issue sorted out, the designers then turned their imagination to the Disney characters, where they were allowed to do something that's practically unheard of, embellish their appearance for the game.
We received a set of guidelines beforehand, but they asked us not to add anything that did not originally appear in the Disney cartoons. Tarzan carries a spear in the original movie, so that was no problem. Donald was allowed to carry a stick, and Goofy has a shield, but they did not permit us to let them carry swords or anything like that.
We suggested the change of costume. Our director, Nomura-san, drew image illustrations for Donald and Goofy in the Little Mermaid world, and we discussed the designs with Disney, who approved them. Other costumes were drawn based on rough sketches by Disney. Nightmare Before Christmas world is not an ordinary Disney world, so the key was how well we could blend Disney characters, such as Donald and Goofy, into this particular world.
Working on the Disney characters was a challenge for the Square team, but it was one they enjoyed.
We animators consider Disney an inventor of film animation. Disney is the original animation company and is always in everyone's mind. I'm proud of myself, accomplishing our job and also being part of a Disney project.
Obviously, we have a lot of knowledge that's kind of part of the deal of being with the Walt Disney Company about the characters in the worlds, but we tried to share with them. So we had little chalk talks. We connected them with some of the animators from the Walt Disney Company from feature animation and told them a little bit about what the motivation was for the character.
Disney offered a class for a day. We learned the basics of how a Disney film is made. After that, I watched tons of videos since each movie has a different feel. I was watching nothing but Disney videos for 6 months. I studied the characteristics of each character and then delivered them into the game.
And I think that's really displayed beautifully in how well they animated the characters in 3D. They move just like they're 2D animated in a lot of ways. And so those chalk talks, I think, really paid off.
After spending a considerable amount of time with the Kingdom Hearts team, we couldn't help but wonder what Walt would think of Square and Disney's latest creation.
I would only hope that Walt and everyone else that were involved in the Walt Disney Company for all those years and created such a wonderful legacy would be proud and really excited about how innovatively this product will go out there and how creatively it pushed the limits.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm dead.
You have left the physical mortal world and now stand in the Nexus, the convergence point for energies drawn from the four realms of oblivion. Time stands still in the four realms connected to the Nexus, with the might of chaos and order eternally battling. A balance between them must also be fought for. Here at the heart of the Nexus is where that happens. Each realm has its own natural balance, eternally generating the right levels of primal energy.
What have you done to me?
Stay calm. You are in control of this. You may change form when you desire. There's nothing to be afraid of. Your humanity is not lost.
God, Giga Sika.
I will have my revenge. Why defy the one that made you? Jennifer.
They can smell fear, you know.
Half-breed, there he goes again. Ever get the feeling you're being watched?
Goodbye, Jen.